Welcome to Economics 101. Today, we're diving into the fundamental concept that drives our economy: supply and demand. It's the invisible hand that guides prices and shapes markets. Let's uncover how it works. Demand in the realm of economics is a fundamental concept that encapsulates the desire and ability of consumers to purchase a specific good or service at a given price point. It's the driving force behind market activity, influencing production levels, pricing strategies, and resource allocation. That a key principle to grasp is the law of demand, which posits an inverse relationship between price and quantity demanded. As the price of a product increases, consumers tend to purchase less of it, assuming all other factors remain constant. This is intuitive. When something becomes more expensive, people are more likely to seek alternatives or reduce their consumption. However, demand is not solely dictated by price. A myriad of factors can influence consumer behavior. Income levels play a crucial role. As incomes rise, consumers tend to spend more, increasing demand for various goods and services. Conversely, a decline in income can lead to reduced spending and a decrease in demand. Consumer tastes and preferences also shape demand. Trends, fads, and changing lifestyles can significantly impact the popularity of certain products. For instance, the growing emphasis on health and wellness has boosted demand for organic foods and fitness equipment. Population demographics, such as age distribution and size, influence demand patterns. A growing population generally translates to increased demand for goods and services, while an aging population might drive demand for healthcare and retirement-related products. The price of related goods can also impact demand. Complementary goods, often used together, tend to have a positive relationship. For example, an increase in the price of smartphones might lead to a decrease in demand for smartphone cases. Substitute goods, which can be used in place of another, exhibit an inverse relationship. A rise in coffee prices might boost demand for tea as consumers seek alternatives. Consumer expectations about future prices and income levels can affect current demand. If consumers anticipate a price increase, they might buy more of the product now, leading to a temporary surge in demand. Similarly, expectations of higher income can stimulate demand for luxury goods. In essence, demand is a dynamic force shaped by a complex interplay of factors. Understanding these nuances is crucial for businesses to make informed decisions about production, pricing, and marketing strategies. By comprehending consumer behavior and the factors influencing demand, businesses can better align their offerings to meet market needs. Supply refers to the total amount of a specific good or service that is available to consumers at a given price level. It's the producer's side of the economic equation, representing the quantity of goods or services that businesses are willing and able to offer for sale at various market prices. Several factors influence the supply of a product. The cost of production is a primary determinant. This includes expenses such as labor, raw materials, energy, and rent. As the cost of production rises, businesses typically produce less, shifting the supply curve to the left. Conversely, a decrease in production costs can lead to an increase in supply, shifting the supply curve to the right. Technology plays a vital role in shaping supply. Advancements in technology can often lower production costs, enabling businesses to produce more efficiently. This can lead to an increase in supply. On the other hand, technological disruptions or breakdowns can temporarily reduce supply. The number of sellers in a market also impacts supply. If more businesses enter a market, the overall supply of a product will increase. Conversely, if businesses exit the market, supply will decrease. Government policies can significantly influence supply. Taxes, subsidies, regulations, and trade policies can all affect a business's ability and willingness to produce goods or services. For example, a tax on production increases costs, reducing supply, while a subsidy can lower costs, increasing supply. In essence, supply represents the dynamic relationship between the price of a good or service and the quantity producers are willing to offer. Understanding the factors that influence supply is crucial for comprehending how markets function and how prices are determined. The equilibrium point is where the supply and demand curves intersect, representing a state of balance in the market. At this point, the quantity demanded by consumers precisely matches the quantity supplied by producers. The corresponding price is the equilibrium price. Imagine a market for smartphones. If the price is too high, consumers will demand fewer phones, creating a surplus. Producers will then lower the price to sell their excess inventory. Conversely, if the price is too low, demand will outstrip supply, leading to a shortage. Producers will respond by raising the price to capture the higher demand. This dynamic interplay between supply and demand eventually drives the market toward equilibrium. But it's essential to understand that equilibrium is a dynamic concept. Market conditions are constantly changing due to factors like consumer preferences, technology advancements, and economic fluctuations. As a result, the equilibrium point is not static but shifts over time. By analyzing the movement of the supply and demand curves, economists can predict how changes in these factors will impact prices and quantities in the market. Let's bring supply and demand to life with some real-world examples. Consider the housing market. When there's a surge in population or job opportunities in a city, demand for housing increases. This can lead to higher rental prices and home values. Conversely, if a city experiences an economic downturn with job losses, demand for housing might decrease, potentially lowering prices. Another example is the smartphone market. When a new, highly anticipated smartphone is released, demand often skyrockets. If the supply can't keep up with this initial surge, prices might be higher, and there could be shortages. Over time, as production increases, supply catches up with demand, and prices tend to stabilize. The agricultural sector is also influenced by supply and demand. Weather conditions can significantly impact crop yields. A drought can reduce supply, driving up food prices. On the other hand, a bumper crop can lead to lower prices for consumers. Even something as simple as concert tickets demonstrates these principles. Popular artists often face high demand for their shows. Ticket prices might be inflated due to scarcity. However, if a concert is met with lukewarm interest, ticket prices may be lowered to encourage attendance. These examples highlight how supply and demand interact in various markets, influencing prices, availability, and consumer behavior. By understanding these fundamental economic concepts, you can better navigate the complexities of the modern world. Supply and demand are the foundational pillars upon which entire economies are built. Understanding these core principles empowers you to make informed decisions as a consumer, investor, or business owner. By grasping how supply and demand interact, you can better anticipate market trends, understand price fluctuations, and make more strategic choices. From the local farmers market to global commodity exchanges, the interplay of supply and demand is ever present. When supply outpaces demand, prices tend to fall as businesses compete for customers. Conversely, when demand exceeds supply, prices rise as consumers vie for limited products. This dynamic equilibrium is the driving force behind market efficiency. While the concept might seem simple, its implications are far-reaching. It influences everything from the cost of living to the profitability of businesses. By developing a strong foundation in supply and demand, you'll gain valuable insights into the complex world of economics. Want to dive deeper into economics? Let us know in the comments.